Child. Child. That's all I can say. Child. Child. This here is a fucking mess, honey. Ooh, 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 ooh. Y'all, we have got to talk about Love Island USA after this damn Casa Amor has ended, okay? And this recoupling, honey. It's been crazy. It has been crazy. Shout out to D that sent me a DM. So I don't care what time you go live, child. I'm gonna be in there for that chat. Shout out to you. Um, yes. So hold on one second, y'all. Okay, so let's get into it. We're gonna start at the top and then we're gonna drag it on down to the bottom to get into the craziness that we call the recoupling. Okay, so listen, we start back at the top of the episode with Kaylor crying her fucking eyes out, and y'all really could have missed me with all of that because I'm just tired of Kaylor, okay, with all them damn tears, okay. Liv keeps telling her that she's not an idiot. You have Nicole saying that it doesn't make her stupid, but it makes him effed up for messing up something good. Kaylor says it's not good. It's not good. I'm delusional. So then I don't know who said that she wasn't delusional, but I said, nah, she right. She is. Excuse me. No, 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 no. Don't stop her. Don't stop her. Her realizing how delusional she can be when it comes to this man just might save her the next time some shit go down. So yeah, she delusional, girl. Okay. She says she wants him nowhere near her life. It's what she said, but the gag was how happy she was that he came to the villa alone. Like Kaylor, I'm Serena walks over to the guy saying, "Bitch, listen." Serena had me like Serena was giving real moment. Serena walked over there to the dudes, a group of dudes talking about some bitch. Y'all don't even know what I just saw. Okay, it's literally giving when you walk up on your coworkers, bitch. You don't know what just happened out there on the floor. Okay. Listen, she shows the video, or at least the lady showed the video to the guys so they see what's going on and they see why Kaylor is really upset. Now, Serena says that she not gonna let a 22-year-old get to her. Now, how old is Serena? Because I don't forgot. I thought they was around the same age. Serena says that she's not gonna let a 22-year-old get to her, and that she move. That's the reason why she moves the way that she does, which is slow as hell. Now, granted, I do agree with her moving slow, okay, and I've already said this, but this is for the people that may not have heard, honey. Okay, I'm here for Serena moving slow outside of the villa. I do think her pace was a bit too slow for the villa. Okay, you feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying you need to move to the speed of Aaron and Kaylor where they humping within the first week. You feel what I'm saying? But in the pace of how things typically go in the villa, I do feel like it was so. Serena, you inside the villa, not outside, girl. Okay, you're gonna have to put a pep in your step, bitch. Okay, but anywho, but I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was here. I'm just torn. No, I was gonna say I was really more so on Serena's side after watching, the stuff. But I'm still torn. I'm just torn. But we'll see as we go through the episode, and I'm gonna watch it again because I might have to come back to y'all with a and another thing type video. It might be called and another thing because I went back and watched it, and it was more stuff that I want to get off my chest about. Okay, but anywho, so she starts saying this man swindled her. And she says he's done. This man is finished. He's done. He is done. Okay. I'm not finna tolerate it. I'm not finna deal. And I'm like, how exactly did he swindle you? In what way did he swindle you? Why? Because he was going at the pace that you wanted him to go at. So you probably started to shape your perspective of him. Like, you know what I'm saying? You started to shape your idea of him or something. Like, I'm confused on how did he swindle you? I do feel like different people bring out different things in people at different times. And I feel like she brought out something different at that time, okay? Okay, let me go ahead and make sure. Okay, this is on mute. Okay. Um, okay, let me get through some more of this. Okay, so I have somebody that is going to be joining us and we are going to be chatting more about this. But let me finish up the episode until we get to Casa Amor, and then I'm going to bring her on, and it's my bestie, and we are going to be talking more about it. Okay, so let's see. Hold on. Serena. So yeah, okay. So I'm trying to figure out how Cordell swindled her. Like, make that make sense. So she says he was telling her what she wants to hear. And I'm confused because for me, I'm like, isn't that the same that you was telling the girls that you didn't like? Didn't you sit down with Janae on the dock or whatever that is, and you talked about how he was giving yes man type of energy that every time you said something, he'll just go along and agree with it? That's the same stuff that you seem to not have liked. And then now you want to say that he was telling you everything that you wanted to hear. Like, I thought you been peeped that. I thought you been peeped that. But anywho, that was the thing that you didn't like about him. So, anywho, so Serena says that she can't believe she was crying for him. She says she doesn't want to be in the villa with him and another woman. Now, see, great. At this point, honey, I thought Miss Serena was finna walk the fuck out. I'm not even finna hold you. I thought we was finna see her quit live on air. I thought we was finna see her do what Rob said he was gonna do weeks ago. Okay. I just knew it was coming, especially after that speech she did at the end. I was like, oh baby, she finna when is she gonna drop the bomb? Is she finna walk the hell out? Because that's what it's giving. Because she said, I'm not finna be in this villa with him in another week. It's just not finna go down that way. Now, Janae says it breaks her heart to see two of the strongest couples go through this. Baby, I don't know how strong you would say Serena and Cordell were, but let me tell y'all this. All I could think about was Kendall's motherfucking ass. Because Kendall knew what the hell it was that he was doing. You feel what I'm saying? He was trying to break up. I wouldn't say the strongest couples, but I'll say the longest couples. The two that have been together from the very beginning. He knew what he was doing. Now, Kaylor over there screaming about how she knew he was going to do what he did because he was a flirt. Then she stood on top of the chair because I guess she felt like the ladies wasn't hearing her loud enough that she had to get her ass on the damn chair and get the damn hollering to the people screaming about imagine what it would have been if they were outside of the villa because he lives in a whole other country. I am so glad, God, that you showed me exactly who he is. And this, that, and the other. Like, Kaylor got on my nerves for the past. You know what? Kaylor has been getting on my damn nerves since they left for Casa. Isn't that when she started crying? Casa tears? Isn't that Casa crying? It's what it was given. She's been crying all fucking week. I'm tired of her. I'm tired, okay? Now, Rob and Aaron. Aaron says he wanted to get the test out of the way when it came to the relationship between he and Kaylor. That's not official. He feels guilty because he really does like Daniela, but of course he's torn because he don't want to hurt Miss Kaylor. He says he realizes that Kaylor is it for him. You're it for you ass a lie. You're it for you ass lie. So then Rob tells him, because y'all already know Rob is, let me take Rob already, listen, he's already plotting. Okay, I knew Daniela was his type right off the bat, honestly. She just didn't gravitate towards him directly. And I feel like she couldn't gravitate towards him because Aaron was all up on her, in my personal. Okay, so anywho, Rob tells him, look, you might want to let her know. I mean, if you ain't going to choose her, you might need to go ahead and let her know so she can go ahead and get a chance to get to know some other folks up in here. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like me. So then Aaron said, oh, so you think you're going to pull her for a chat or something like that? Like, I mean, is that what you're trying to say? He was like, I mean, you know, he trying to make that same face he made when they eliminated Miss Andrea. No. No. Oh, I need that video. I need a gif of that face when he makes that face. Okay, he's like, no, not me. You know, you're my bestie in here. You know that, right? Like, you're my bestie. So with you being my bestie, like, I just wouldn't feel comfortable bringing her around, and I'm around you all the time. Liar. You a liar is what you are. The lies, the lies, the lies. Okay. I told y'all, didn't we have this conversation yesterday or the day before? Didn't I tell y'all? I could have sworn I mentioned that Rob could potentially, okay? I could have sworn I mentioned that Rob could potentially bring old buddy back. You know what I'm saying? Miss Daniela back. And that one never the producers get in his ear because it's only gonna make it more messier than what it is. Okay. Give me 1 second. Um, hold on. So yeah, Aaron pulls Daniela for that chat to let her know, listen, everything with you was cute. I'm glad you let me fill up, rub up, touch up on you. Okay, but I'm gonna go back to my girl. So if you trying to get to know somebody, then you might want to get to know my buddy Rob, because Rob is really, you know what I'm saying? He cool. Like, he one of the most stand-up guys out here. And girl, listen, they be with the shit. Like, this is that's not a great friendship to have. Like, they would definitely cover each other's asses about some shit. For sure. I wonder if Rob is gonna tell Kaylor everything that Aaron was over there doing, or if he just gonna leave that to Kendall or something. We gonna see. I don't know. But anywho, I also told y'all the other day that Daniela was giving pass around. That once Aaron was done with her, he was gonna pass her as to Rob. All right. Daniela says that she really likes him, and it sucks, because he already has like a strong connection with somebody else, and she never wants to be the person that gets in between that. I said, girl, bye. Go away from us. Bye, girl, because that's not what you said. That's not what your actions were showing originally. You knew that man was in a coupling, but you didn't give a damn. When that man told you that he wanted to kiss you, but he didn't want to hurt nobody, what did you say, ma'am? Huh? What was it? You won't know unless you try. Ah, okay. Right. You little liar. So Aaron then hypes up Rob, okay? Passing her to the homeboy, and she's ready to pull Rob for a chat. Kaylor ass over there still rewatching the clip over and over, being obsessed by it because she's a glutton for punishment. The guys got her crying again because first of all, Jacoby, who sent you over there to ask her about it and then ask her how she feel when you've seen her crying all over the damn villa, from the damn fire pit all the way up there to damn soul ties, into the damn dressing room, through the damn bedroom, back out on the fucking stairs, in the kitchen. You done seen this girl over every inch, okay, of this damn villa, and you gonna sit over there and ask her how she feel about the video? Who sent you in there to do that? Who told you to do that? Now you done made her cry again, and we about tired. Okay. She talks about how she looks like an idiot, and you do. Daniela pulls Rob for a chat. Rob says when he saw she was all over Aaron, he just fell back and let it be what it was. Then she goes and tells him that she was at the top. She tells him that he was always at her top. My issue with the Daniela is, as much as I wanted her to come back to the villa so that Aaron can get caught the hell up in his BS, I did not want her to come back, because you see the thirst of coming back. You see the thirst, like, so thirsty. So I just can't. So thirsty. So while they're talking, Kendall comes up and he asks Aaron if he officially cut things off with Daniela. Then he follows it up before he can even give Aaron time to answer. He says, I'm just asking because I see Rob over there talking to her. And I'm like, he was gonna tell you that anyway. What you talking about? Like, it's giving you really asking for another reason, because that was weird. Like, I'm only asking because I see Rob talking. I mean, duh, yeah, but you really want to know what's going on, because your whole plan was to kind of like break up the couples a bit. At least that's what I think you were doing. And you're seeing that you hyping up Aaron isn't necessarily working, and you telling Daniela that everything with her and Aaron is on the up and they good or whatever, it's not working. So that's really the real reason that you was over there asking. It really ain't have too much to do with you see her over there talking to Rob. So Aaron is thinking about if Rob brings back Daniela to the villa, and he said that he just gonna pretty much deal with whatever comes his way, and he just gonna keep it honest or whatever with Kaylor and go from there. Leah is now stressing herself, and she's thinking about what the hell Miguel over there doing. Child, Miguel and Kendall over there talking because Miguel wants to bring her back, but then he also wants to continue to get to know Leah, so he really don't know what the hell he gonna do. He says sometimes he feel like he lusting over her, and then things are cool, and he feels like it's just a lust, and then he feels like, everything's back cool. So, yeah, he just tried. He didn't know. Okay, he didn't know what he was gonna do, but he decided in the end, and it actually kind of shocked me. Now, Janae is indecisive when it comes to Ken and him. I'm sorry, yeah, indecisive when it comes to the guy. She don't know if she's gonna pick Jacoby or whatever. She's more so leaning towards staying with Kenny. Kenny meets with Sydney. And what's interesting is that he and Janae both put forts up on the bed between him and between whoever they're sleeping with, according to Kenny. That's what he said that he did. So Sydney said that she wanted to sleep, share a bed with him. But did you catch how she went to the dressing room and told Catherine that she had to sit down with Kenny, and Kenny said that he wanted to share a bed with her? I'm glad Catherine didn't come back. I'm sorry, not Catherine, but Sydney didn't come. But because Liv is such an outspoken person, and because Sydney gives sneaky ass vibes like that, and you just walk in a room and lie, it would have been very entertaining to watch her and Liv go back and forth with each other. Because Liv not gonna let her be around her. She gonna be able to live much longer around Liv and not get called out and clocked. Um, what else is going on? Kenny was conflicted, all of that. So Aaron now wants to sleep outside. And I'm like, now you want to do it after you done felt all up on that girl body, kissed all on her like she was your main girl. Now you want to sleep your ass outside? You so whack. Daya still sitting on Cordell's zick. Still sitting on his zick. Okay, while Serena over there crying her damn eyes out. Child, I can't. Did y'all catch a little Daya and her little reactions? She over there waving like, hi. But I thought she was trying to be funny, but she really was waving at Daniela. But then I still feel like that's being funny because BITCH, didn't you just see her? Don't get knocked down, okay? Don't get knocked down, girl. All this, hey, and then she making little facials and stuff. I said, this bitch gonna make me not like her now. Now listen, you a cute little song. You is. And you and Cordell may look a piece of cute together. But bitch, don't come over doing too much. Okay, because right now this is Serena's show. Not yours. Be careful. Okay, I said, no, she did. Anywho, so Catherine following behind Ken. Y'all don't like Catherine. I don't care what nobody. I ain't with Catherine. Catherine, you did all of that talk about how you got a high sex drive and all this and that. Catherine, you could have kept it in the casa. You could have kept it over there, girl. We are not interested. And I hate that Kenan was even interested. So you knew what you was doing when you asked to kiss that man on his lips anyway, because you were lost. That is what it was given. And you knew once you laid your lips on that man, it was probably going to turn his head just a little bit. And that's exactly what happened. And it worked. But you ain't get that same energy when you was standing in front of them girls. You was looking sick. And I was loving every minute of it. Okay, you walked over there with confidence, but that confidence had walked out that door when Miss Janae stood up and started going in on him. Girl, what you talking about? Okay? Ooh, I wanted Catherine to say, don't worry about it. I wanted Catherine to be like, I don't want to be here no more. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be the reason why. Listen, I wanted Catherine to walk back out that door. Do you hear me? She was so anxious to get over into that villa. She was so proud to be holding that man's arm. Let me tell you something, Kenny. Okay, y'all know how the black wife effect had been going around, and it shows the before and after of the white men or whatever that's with the black women. Kenny, that's what you look corny as fuck next to Catherine. That's what it gives. But when you with Janae, it's giving a whole different type of man for me. You know what I'm saying? And you may have really messed up. I know Janae was wishing she chose Jacoby, but we're going to get into some more of that later. So Kenny's personality is bland in my personal. Catherine wants to know if he's interested in Sydney because she doesn't like being juggled. And from my view of what we see, I said juggled how? It don't even look like he's interested. What do you mean? Juggled in what way? What are we not seeing? What's going on? So then Kenny has been restraining himself, he says, physically from the girls. And I believe that he was doing that out of respect for Janae. But you had one kiss. BDB, please. One shoe. You had one kiss with this girl and you decided to bring her ass back to the villa. Janae shouldn't talk to you off of that right there. Because it was one kiss. I cannot. I said at the time I hope that the connection was not there, but obviously, girl, it was something. Jalen pulled Kaylor for a chat. I thought she was gonna let him kiss her. She didn't. I said, good for you. At least you're not trying to get over one man by getting under another. But honestly, that is the whole way of the game. So you really should have just, even if you weren't gonna deal with Jalen, you really should have just at least chose him or something. Okay, or at least chose Ignacio to stay around because at least he could translate the damn Spanish. So next time this man has any conversation with a bombshell and he's speaking Spanish, you know what the hell really going on, girl? Like, I mean, come on, make it make sense. At least would have got the man to at least made Aaron feel jealous. You sit up there talking about you want to be single. It's really just you trying to continue to show your loyalty to a nigga that just fucked you over. Clown behavior. She already got the lips. Give her the nose to match. Let's keep going. So they get a text. We learn about the recoupling. Kenny and Catherine. Okay, Catherine trying so hard to get in the villa. Kenny says he think it's gonna be a heat of the moment decision. It must was. It was giving heat of the night or heat of the night because y'all you was over there in heat for you to choose that. It's okay. Everybody's head back to the villa. It's time for people to choose. Okay, so now I'm about to bring. You know what I'm saying? My bestie up so we can talk about this recoupling and just getting her thoughts as a whole on the season. So let me make sure that we got everything good. Let me make sure I unmute you. Matter of fact, let me put my headphones on, okay? Ooh, let's get into some things. Shout out to the 200 plus people we have in the chat. If we could get to 100 likes, that'd be great. That would be great. Thank you so much for watching. Hi. Let me see if I can hear you. Okay, let me bring it through my headphone. Okay, there. What's going on? No, you weren't. You were coming through my laptop. So this is my bestie Jess. It's been some years since you've been on the channel.
I know it's been. It has. It's been a while.
It has.
It's been a long time.
It has, but we're here now, and I got her watching the show. I
know.
do. So I definitely want to know your thoughts about the show before we hop into the decisions of Casa Amor and stuff. Like, how are you feeling about the show? What are your thoughts?
I'm hooked. Girl, when I be telling you, like, every time I be coming in contact with people, I be like, do you watch Love Island? Do you watch Love Island? You watch Love Island? You watch Love Island? And they be like, no. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? Why aren't you watching Love Island?
That's hilarious.
First time watching Love
exactly,
Island.
exactly. That is hilarious.
It for years. Girl, that show be having me hooked.
It
I just be like, after the first episode, I was like, I've been up under a rock.
You have. So tell me, like, what have been some highlight moments of the show for you so far? Like, what has made you either super happy or pissed you the hell off?
Ooh, you know what really has pissed me off? Rob has did a lot of that on his own, just as a whole. And I say that because it was the one episode where his girl, I forgot her name.
Andrea?
Andrea, where he was like when she got voted off or whatever, and he was like, nah, that's messed up, and nah. And then he was like, I'm going home. And then like Aaron started crying, but he didn't go home. He didn't leave with her. And I was just like, now, if you said you found love, this is your girl, this is your woman, why didn't you just leave with her? I kind of wanted him to leave anyway.
That's what it is.
Just because, yes, that's what it is. Because I just be like, sometimes he doesn't have personality. I mean, I guess he has personality, but to me, he kind of just be like, he's just there. And then when he brought this girl from the last episode we just
okay, about to get into that.
This girl, and I'm like, now Rob, you know you being messy. You know you brought this girl just for Aaron, but yes,
we gonna get into it. What was a good moment? What was the moment that you've liked so far? Like really liked?
That I really liked. I really like that. This may be an unpopular opinion, but I really did like that Kendall, not Kendall, what's his name, Cordell, that he actually found somebody. That makes me really happy because I really do, y'all. I like Cordell. I like Cordell, and I just, yeah.
So you rocking
I
with
like.
Team Cordell.
I am.
So you
I
don't feel sorry
am.
for Serena at all? It's okay if you don't. I just want to know.
I'm gonna say this. I do like Serena as well. I want her to find her person. But it's just a way that like I feel like she really wasn't rocking with Cordell. And I think
Mm-hmm.
that maybe later on is when she decided like, okay, I'm a stick beside him. That's my man, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But then yeah, but this last episode is like, whoa. And
Yeah.
now she's very upset. But even before then, like when he went to what is it, Casa Amor?
Yeah.
When he went there and she was just like, I just want my man, I just want my man. And I was like, well, where was our energy before? But this is why I said like I feel
Right.
like she really wasn't feeling him in the beginning, and that's okay. That's fine. But I kind of feel like she kind of was like
Doing what the
not
guys do,
not mhm.
where they keep you in their pocket, but then go out and get to know other people. That's what she was
Absolutely.
doing.
I feel like, but I also feel like Cordell was her safety net.
Right.
Like when the eliminations came up, hey, can we talk? And then she's having this like conversation. She's kind of like confirming to him or like reassuring him, like, hey, I'm here for you. I'm with you. I'm rocking with you, whatever. And I felt like that was just a way of her just trying to save her behind or whatever. Girl, they out here still doing fireworks out here outside in my parking lot.
Really?
Yes. That scared me. I was like, what is that? Yes.
Child. They
But
was right
yes,
outside the door yesterday, girl, just going crazy. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get through this review though. Y'all can pop all y'all want to pop, but do me. But
Exactly.
yeah,
So,
okay, we on the same page. Like I mean to finally get some emotion out of Serena. As a woman, it is hard to just see her cry and not feel a bit bad for her. I did. But can you agree with this being your first time watching the show, right? Can you
mhm.
agree that, and if you don't, that's fine, that she says she goes slow, right? She takes her time when it comes to getting to know people. But when you're in this setting, can you agree that the pace that she's trying to take it is not suited for this particular process? And is that right? Do you agree or what?
I definitely agree with that. But then it's also like, I guess like maybe you can shed some light because maybe I just so totally missed it. When she said, because I remember her saying she likes to go slow with it. Now, when she's saying that she likes to go slow, like, is she talking about as far as what? Like, I'm assuming clearly she's not trying to coach
Honestly,
him just yet.
mm-hmm.
But is that what she mean, or is she means like as far as like her feelings, like emotionally, she's just trying to take her time?
I think it's
Ever-
everything, but I think that the pace would change if she was truly interested.
Mhm.
And she's just not as a whole. She wasn't willing to open up to him. Her style, when you saw the first coupling, she ran straight to Coy. That's more so. She wants a taller
Yes.
man, a man that you know what I'm saying. I think she equates a tall man as a man that could be a provider for some reason, like a protector. I think that based on how they're built, she made that's what she kind of falls to. Then she kissed Kane, and I was confused. And she said he looked good and he got it, and I'm like, what? You didn't want to kiss none of the short kings? It looked like Jacoby will protect you before Kane does, But I mean, I don't know. But anyway,
I mean, yeah, I agree. That's why I was kind of confused because literally the first episode, or maybe the second, I'm not sure. Coy literally lifted this girl up, and they was like tonguing it down. But then when she was like, "I like to go slow and take my time," I'm like,
thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And then when she ran to him, she was like, I mean, see, look, like, I mean, he picked me up, so it's clear why I ran over here to choose him. Like, she just playing with Cordell. So Cordell said, I'm gonna play back. Cordell said reverse. Cordell hit
Literally,
that reverse. Okay.
he sure did. He sure did. And then she over there upset going off. And I don't know. I just be like, I just looked at like, okay, girl, because I think it was like when they showed that video in the last episode, before this one. Um, and I did feel bad, but then I was also like, when she was like, kind of like trying to do like some tears or whatever, I'm like, now Serena, girl, you know them tears ain't for. You know them tears ain't for that man. Maybe because you feel
Very.
like you done lost your safety. I don't know, but I'm like, Serena,
That's funny.
girl. Okay.
So she wasn't
But
really
no, I
crying,
do
is what
want
you saying. She wasn't
I
really
don't think
crying.
so.
That
Not
wasn't
for
real
that.
tea.
Not for that. Not for that. But I do hope she find her. Like, I would love for all of them to find a little person.
Yeah,
I do.
we gonna
They
see.
need to put me on the show. Let me find my person.
Oh, would you go on there for real?
Girl, no one go on there. No, because
Why?
I No, because I don't like them little challenges, and I'm challenged. The last one, the 4th of July challenge, girl. I
Girl,
literally had
I would
to
have quit.
the TV turn my head. I would
That
have too.
hmm that would have been the day. But you know, I have to be
Yes,
honest and say this. I was like, as much as they swap bodily fluids by kissing you every damn body, y'all over here trying to over the food that y'all sharing. Oh, okay then. I guess Cordell didn't mind. I think he had went back and ate some of that food, didn't he?
girl, he did. I was like, Cordell, what are you doing?
See,
Stop
Serena should have
it.
been done just off of that right there. You just
I was
nasty,
like,
nasty.
no, I'm good. I'm good.
So let's talk about tonight's recoupling, Casa Amor. Okay,
Mm,
Liv decided that she was gonna couple up with Kane. Now, for me, I figured she was gonna pick one of the guys. I was hoping it wasn't gonna be Kane though. I think it's gonna be a friendship couple. Like even when he tried to compliment her after they talked, it just
mhm.
wasn't really given that. It just seemed like a homeboy homegirl type link up. But I mean, who else she gonna couple up with? Rob, really? What did you
And
think of that? Were you expecting her to hit Kane or choose him?
girl, I didn't know who she was gonna choose because honestly, I feel like and I hate to say this because I felt bad for her because every person that she get with, they don't want her, and that's sad. No, not like that, but it is sad because Rob didn't want her when she coupled up with Miguel. Was it Miguel? He didn't want her, and then Nigel. I just was like, dang, Liv. Like, I don't know. So I hope this work out for her.
Why you think they don't want Liv?
Girl, I don't
I
even
think it's
know.
her personality might be a bit too strong for them.
You think so?
Yeah,
Cause
I don't think
I
they can run game or run over her as easily as they can the other girls.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think they can either. She has that mentality like I'm not gonna take any shit from anybody.
Correct.
So I just think that's probably what it is. But I think with Rob was because he was so head over heels with Leah at the
Mm-hmm.
time. So he wasn't really trying to see nobody else but
True.
Leah. But then when he was in Casa, was he in Casa? He no, I think he was in the villa. He was somewhere, and I remember him saying something about like maybe like going to try to get to know Liv again. I was like, why are we?
Yeah, he was in the
Why?
villa. He was in the
Yes,
villa.
I was
I think he did
okay.
that to be saved or something, possibly. Knowing eliminations or something probably was gonna come down to it and he needed to couple with somebody. That's what I think. That man ain't really feeling her. Nicole. How you feel about Nicole? She chose to stay with Kendall and he chose to stay with her. I don't like Nicole. Let me not say I don't know that lady. I don't like her constant
Who
need
is
for
no?
reassurance. The one with the brown hair, you know, Kendall, the one that said he
I
was
know what
black.
you're talking about.
Oh, you was being funny. Tell me some who is Nicole.
But no, cause girl, I'm still trying to remember their names, and then we add some more girls added to, it, and I'm like, okay,
Gotcha. Yeah, she's with Kendall.
okay, so okay, yeah, Nicole kind of seems, I don't know, she kind of gives off like she let me say what thing I don't like about Nicole is
Mm-hmm.
when she got upset. I guess because that Kendall had got upset with her because she had told him about her and Miguel.
Uh-huh.
But then she get upset. Of course, Kendall is not gonna like it. I mean, what man would like to hear that this person I'm feeling is over here like tonguing somebody else down, want to get to know somebody else? But then she gets upset with him because he gets upset about it.
Right.
And I'm like,
And then
now the
tried to
roles
snap
are
at Janae. I was like, girl, what?
yes, and I'm like, you not really making sense to me, but okay. So
Mm-hmm.
that's like one of the issues I have with her. I didn't like that moment at all. Like how
I,
she was doing that.
I just don't. It's just not about Nicole. I just,
You think she's phony?
I do. I do. I do. I do. But I wasn't surprised. I mean, she already said that she was ready to get back to him and look dumb, pretty much similar to what Serena said. Whatever they did, she was willing to get over anything he did in Casa. But girl, it's clear that you're ready to get over anything because one, he ain't do too much of shit. That's one. And then two, the shit that he did do when he was over there hyping up Aaron, you re-listened to it, act like you had an issue, but you was just so ready to, So we gonna see. She was ready to couple back up with her man. So we gonna see if she's gonna address that or bring that up at a later time and say I don't like what you did or whatever. But baby, Kaylor definitely clocked him. Now this is where I got gagged. What?
Kaylor, go ahead. I'm
Okay.
listening.
This is where I had kind of, and now even though I knew that this was a possibility, when Leah said that she wasn't going to choose anybody, understood. She was already not feeling any of the guys. When Miguel came around that motherfucking corner with Sierra, I shouted. I said, "Oh!" Okay, I was like,
Girl.
he really did it. He did it. Like he really brought this girl back. Okay, baby. And all I thought about was Leah spiraling and kind of going back through a similar thing that she had just went through with Rob.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I
like,
was for sure Leah was gonna be like how she told Rob F you. I was for sure it was coming. I was like, Miguel, she finna cuss you out. She
mm-mm.
is finna cuss you out.
She had to
But
maintain that composure for Serena. Cause she knew Serena was finna go in and let her have for real, for real. But you know what else though? Leah still, I do appreciate her admitting that she still likes him and stuff like that. Um,
hmm
it was something else I was
you
gonna say
said
about
live or Leah?
Leah. She did admit that she
Oh,
still
Leah.
likes him. It was something else I was gonna say about her. I can't remember. It was something about her maintaining um her composure with him. Hopefully it'll come back. But anywho, Leah and Miguel. Oh, I ain't really like his response to her. So when he brought her back, he says nothing has changed. Excuse me. You just brought somebody into the villa with you that you're now coupled up with. What do you mean nothing has changed? He says, I still want to get
Right.
to know Leah because he's known her for just like 2 days. Now, that's now see, this is where I couldn't really fault him. Number one, I mean, they were a new couple or whatever. But he says that he only known her for 2 days. But technically, he's had damn near a week close to it with Sierra. So I do understand if they may have a stronger connection than him and Leah. But then also, you knew my girl for 2 days, but you was over there hunching on her. And that's on P.
You
Okay?
sure was.
Because you was
Sure
over there getting it
was.
in. The audacity.
It
Oh,
sure
this what I
was.
was gonna say. I was gonna say that Leah shouldn't have been too surprised. I don't think she was, but she was the one throughout the entire time of Casa. She kept everything in perspective about her partner. She knew what he was on. She knew he was on demon time and what his character is. So I'm hoping she I mean she looked shocked like we all did, but I hope that she thought in the back of her head that it was a strong possibility that this would definitely happen because of how he moves. You know him. And you ain't even been with
Mm-hmm.
him as long as the other girls did. So,
Mm-mm.
or as the other
But
girls
I
have
see.
been with their couplings.
But see, that's why I probably would have recoupled with somebody. I just know me, cause I'm like, I'm not
Because it's a
gonna.
possibility. Right.
Yeah, only because, especially like if we literally just started to get to know each other in like 2 days or a day or whatever, I'm gonna be like, okay, well let me see what's over here, and I'm gonna recouple with this person because if I know him and I know he's probably gonna, it's a strong possibility he was gonna bring somebody back, and he did. And then like his response, like one of the things he was like, "I'm not in a relationship. I still want to get to know Leah." And what's the host name? Is it Ariana?
Yeah.
And she was like, "You do know that you just you're in a couple. You recouple with this person." I'm like, "Duh, Miguel. Like,
Exactly.
why would you like, I'm not in a relationship." I'm like, "You are. Like, this is your person." Like, okay.
Exactly.
And I would be feeling like, "What you mean?"
I do think. See, this is where I feel like stuff in it probably gonna be messy. Okay, we gonna get to the Aaron, Rob, and that person, but Sierra. Ooh, this is what I'm thinking, y'all. Y'all know if I was a producer on this show, I'd be instigating, being messy.
That's right.
So Sierra appears to be basically Miguel and Kendall seem to have an interest in the same type of ladies. And they also are interested in Sierra. Miguel done brought Sierra back. Is Kendall going to use this opportunity to get to know her? Because I don't think she's just going to stick with Miguel. I think she's going to be throughout the villa getting to know people. That's going to be some messy stuff.
That's gonna be
if he start vibing with Sierra while Nicole is going to lose her like she did the last time. Girl. That's gonna be crazy work.
That's gonna be real messy. I'm gonna be here for it though.
Me too.
I'm gonna be here for. I feel like a lot of this gonna be messy because when what's her name? Cordell's girl.
Daya.
Girl, that's gonna be a whole messy situation.
Ooh, child. I just hope Serena don't go off on that girl. Listen, I think Serena's at a place where anybody can get it, especially if you step out of line. I do.
I'll be here for it.
I do. So I hope she tiptoes, Miss Daya tiptoes very well. I also feel like they may not have a recoupling for a few days. I don't know. I feel like they won't have one Sunday. They won't have one Monday. Maybe Tuesday, possibly. But I feel like they got to let us see the chaos that's really going to take place in the house with all of them people. Like, we have got to see this. I refuse to believe that y'all going to be able to give us all of this in just one, maybe 2 episodes. Like, it's going to be some shit. Okay? Let's see what else. Okay, so, Janae. Janae chose to stay loyal. She stayed loyal to Ken. I was like, Jacoby. Listen, I even wrote down in my notes. I said, Janae chose Jacoby. And she didn't. She didn't.
And I honestly felt really bad for her. Like, when he came around and had that girl, and she was like, I'm tired of taking L's. And I'm like, oh my God. I felt that.
Yeah.
I felt that, girl. I feel bad because I know, like, she really wants to find, like, her man. And I want her to find her man. And then she literally was saying loyal to Kenny. And I honestly, I was kind of shocked that he brought somebody back. Because I thought that he was going to stay loyal to her as well. But no, Kenny was like, I'm going to bring this girl back. But then it's like, and I noticed about tonight.
What?
Is that when they was talking, like the guys were giving their explanation on like why they brought these people back, they kind of was like, they weren't confident in their answers. They were like, well, I just brought, and then Cordell had his head down the whole like,
baby.
No, speak up.
Oh, do you hear
me?
me?
Girls back. Say it. Say your reasoning.
I said, pick that head up, boy. Pick that head up, my boy. What you doing?
Right.
Oh, wow.
No, walk confident with your decision.
Period.
Head up.
I definitely felt bad for Janae. I did. I thought she was really finna leave. She was like, no, Ari, no. She was like, pack my stuff. Like, I'm finna go. Like, I'm finna fucking leave. Like, ooh, but I'm glad that they had a time to be able to talk. So Janae says, pack her bags. She's ready to go. Kenny says he was surprised and says their time was limited and says he didn't know if he did enough for her to trust him. I said, do you hear yourself? Because what you're
Right.
saying does not make any damn sense. He says Casa gave him what he needed to approach other ladies, and he is grateful for it. So basically, what it sounds like to me is that you don't have confidence, and we could tell because it shows in that bland ass personality that you have. Okay, so what the hell was that about? Janae asked, "Whose connection is stronger? Who? You tell me now. Was it hers or was it mine?" Like I love how Janae be
No,
talking.
look.
Okay, was it hers or was it mine? This fool gonna say, I feel like I was like, spit it out, Dofer. Like, what are we gonna? Come on. He says, your connection was stronger, okay? And I wish Janae would have said, well, then why you brought back this bitch?
Her. Nah, she would have said that, girl. I would have flipped my whole couch. Like,
I want her to say, why you brought this bitch back? Now that's disrespectful. Don't call that girl out her name like that. I kind of felt like for a little bit that Kenny was acting though. I'm like, either it was the fact that he just wasn't making sense, or he has to be acting. Like, this cannot be real. Like, do you hear yourself? This is crazy. And baby, the way Catherine stood there looking dumb as hell, I loved it.
Literally, like,
dumb as hell.
Like,
She walked in confident. Do you hear me? Energy is up here on a 10. We brought her down to a 2.
not a 2.
The girls is not playing with her, okay? And it was crazy because none of the energy was directed at her. It was just directed at him. But I know she felt that. That's what she get.
I think the one that I think they felt bad. Like, the girls that they brought back, they kind of all. I feel like they all kind of felt bad. Like when they was coming at them, like. Serena, when she was, oh Lord, Serena was reading Cordell, and I was like, oh my god,
she ate him down. But wait
He
a minute.
did.
Wait a minute. I think Catherine was the only person that felt bad. I don't think Daya felt bad at all. I don't think that who else was chosen? Daniela.
She didn't.
They didn't feel bad.
You know, right? You right. They didn't. It was just. What's her name? Catherine.
It was just her. She was the only one. Now Kaylor gets up. Kaylor gives her dramatic speech and decided that she was gonna stay single. I thought she was gonna pick Jalen just to like piss off Aaron. Somebody, like pick somebody.
I would have just picked you.
Right.
I want to couple up with him. Cause girl, ain't no way I'm just gonna stay single and just I don't want to couple up with nobody. And I'm like, Kaylor, baby, just pick somebody. Because you know what your man did. And what I'm not gonna do is just stand here and be single too. But then when Aaron came around, she was like,
she was. And did you see his stupid ass? He turned around. Oh my God.
yeah, oh my God. I'm like,
I'm in there. Not now, Aaron. Not now. I hollered.
I'm like, I know that's why he was so happy, smiling from ear to ear. And I'm like, oh boy, little do you know what's about to happen to you.
His eyes were so red. I thought he was finna cry. I don't know if he was fighting his tears or if he just smoked or something. I was like, why is his eyes
not smoked?
Because I don't see no tear. So the eyes is red for some reason.
And I noticed that, and I be like, why is it every time I see your eyes be red when you get very emotional? You know how your face turn red or whatever? No, his eyes turn red. And I'm like,
right.
Why they do that? Because at first I thought he was crying. I'm like, but no, there's no tears.
Yeah.
Unless what New York say, it's an inner cry. Maybe you had an inner cry.
An inner cry. Maybe it was an inner cry. He was crying on the inside for sure.
And his eyes are red.
For sure. And baby, Aaron did not want to have that talk. Okay, he said, I'll tell you afterwards. Ariana said, oh, I got time. I ain't got nothing but time. Got time all the time in the world. What's up? Let's talk.
I
You had a lot to
Who you
talk about
petty?
in Casa. Let's talk, Aaron. What you want to talk about,
No.
boo? A mess.
Right. And I'm like, nah, he's up here talking about, so I'll talk to you after. I want to know now.
Y'all
Talk to
have
me.
to
And
tell
when Janae,
me.
like,
Go ahead, go
when
ahead.
Janae petty. No, when Janae is petty, because when Rob brought Daniela, and she was like, is that the guy? Is that Daniela?
And then,
I was like,
no. What did Kaylor clap or something? And she was like, good for him or something like that. And then Serena, somebody said no, like that's the girl from the video. I think she said no,
yeah.
and it was like, bitch, yes, like that is her,
And she
like
was
that's
like,
her,
oh, that's
girl. That whole
Nicole.
scene was hilarious. She
Girl,
looked dumb as hell.
she did. I have been waiting for this moment. You don't know, girl. I have been waiting. I'm just sitting there like, ha,
I knew
yes.
it. Some told me Rob was gonna bring Daniela. When he came from back there, I knew it. I said, bitch. He brought her. Some told me, but it's another thing to like really see it. Like he really brought her back. I said, oh, it's hell for Aaron. But I will say, whatever the issue is going to be with Aaron and Kaylor, I think it's gonna fizzle out sooner than what we think. I think it's gonna get resolved. Kaylor's gonna or shall I say Aaron and not Aaron and Kaylor are going to fizzle out, but the situation with Aaron and Daniela
Yeah.
is going to fizzle out quickly
Uh,
because Kaylor is going to be so accepting and ready to forgive him. And she's going to give him more credit for walking through that door alone instead of taking away his credit for his lack of respect for her in the villa. You know, I'm sorry, in Casa Amor, you know? So she just, it is what it is. Okay, so I have a question. Did you
yes.
catch or did anybody in the comments let me know if y'all caught Miguel's facials?
I
Miguel was
did.
laughing. He was making like I was hollering. Like the way they was cut into him, I said, yes. I loved it. I thought it was hilarious. The producers are producing for sure.
They are.
Aaron didn't want to have the conversation with Kaylor in front of the people. He wanted to have it afterwards. But I'm like, why? Why? You did all of this shit in front of the cameras and in front of your boys, and you were so good and comfortable over there. So why you don't want to have the conversation now? See, what is given to me is that he wanted to be able to pull Kaylor to the side and continue to manipulate her. But now you can't fully do that because they done brought Daniela back. So anything he may try and lie about, even though he said he was going to keep it honest, then Daniela's gonna tell what it really was. Now, if Daniela tried to sit up
Uh-huh.
there and play in people's face and act like it wasn't what it was, I'm gonna have to,
Then
girl. Just
I'm
like she
like, okay.
tried to tell him what she said. You're in a really strong coupling, and I just don't want to be the person to come in between that. But you had just came in between it when you told him to try and kiss you anyway,
Thank
and you've
you.
been all in the bed with this lady man.
Absolutely. Now, let me tell you about that little scene right there that I didn't like.
Mm-hmm.
So, like the video thing, when they showed them the video, I didn't like that. I feel like they should have showed more because they showed Cordell in there humping and hunching that girl or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they should have showed Aaron doing the kiss and him in the bed with old girl. I didn't like that because they kind of like
Oh
cut that
yeah,
off.
in
And
that
I'm like,
video.
okay, but you could show Cordell doing all of his stuff, but y'all can't show all of what Aaron was doing.
It's because they're
Why?
saving it for movie night. So there's a movie night that's going to happen. So
A movie night.
yes, it's a movie night and the girls and guys play. And it's different. They'll have different categories and stuff. And you choose a certain category and whatever. And I know Kaylor and Serena going to be all into it. Okay. I know they're going to be all into it. And it's going to pull activity up of things they may have done since they have been in the villa. Not just Casa Amor, but if he's done anything else in the villa that she may not know about or whatever. That's why they saved some of it. They gave her a little bit of
Okay.
a taste. And here's the gag though.
Mm.
Just they gave her a snippet and didn't even show that the man kissed her. All we saw was Kendall's hilarious reactions. And she spiraled. Imagine how she's going to act once he gets her back and then movie night. I pray to God movie night is literally around the corner. I'm hoping that as soon as they may have apologized or they think they finna get like this, they get a Boom, I got a text. Movie
Girl,
night is tonight. See, y'all thought that y'all was finna get back on one accord, and we came to that stuff up to see just how strong y'all are. I really don't want Kaylor with Aaron. I really don't. But you know, she's gonna do what she wants to do anyway. So if she's in love, then who are we?
and who are we? Who are we to get in between their love? Honestly, I
Right.
feel like she shouldn't be with him. I think she should have, but she was remaining loyal. She should have gave like the other guys a chance or whatever. Now, are they gonna bring some more people in, or is
Yeah,
that like
yeah. Other bombshells will continue to come in.
okay?
But
That makes
the thing, what was I gonna say? It's two different things. One, the Casa Amor guys that they brought over for the ladies was not giving. They looked like boys. They didn't look like Casa Amor men. Like they just didn't look like men entering the villa. And I feel like they did that on purpose. Like the only one that I felt really gave like a little bit of grown man to me, grown man would be Jacoby.
I
I
was gonna say Jacoby.
I think
Yeah.
Jacoby, and you know what? Since they brought Rob back last year from Casa Amor, I would like for them to bring Jacoby back next season for Casa Amor. Since y'all want to bring Rob in because the girls are falling all over Rob like he's just this hot shot, fine, whatever, bring Jacoby back.
Okay, because I remember they said Rob was from last year, and I was like, oh, well, what happened? He got voted off. I didn't know he was a Casa Amor
Yeah.
or
I don't
whatever.
think the girl chose him in the end. I think she vibed with him during the week. I can't remember who he was partnered with, but she ended up. They really vibed, but she did not choose him. So I believe he stayed back in Casa Amor. I think that's how it happened. The people remind me in the comments. So they brought him back this time around. And same thing with Jacoby. Jacoby has left. And I'm not saying y'all should constantly bring somebody back from Casa Amor, but if y'all want to make that a staple where one lucky individual from Casa Amor gets to return, whether it's girl or guy, I'm not going to be opposed. I'm just putting my bid in for Jacoby to return next season, please. Okay? Because I would like to see what he working with and who he working with when it comes to a new set of ladies. So, yeah, because he seemed like he may. I don't know if he's actually looking for love, but he definitely gave off more mature vibes. Not like Josiah, you could really see him from a mile away in a sense. Like he should, and he a Kappa girl.
Wait, who is Josiah? Which
The
one is
the
that?
the bright skin one, the light skin one with the beard.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
him. Giving Kappa
Not gonna be
vibes.
let me in. What
Yeah,
am
yeah.
I
So you
do?
already know you ain't talking about that, but anyway, girl. So yeah. What else? Okay, yeah. So Rob brought back Daniela. Kaylor over there clapping, didn't know it was her. Janae being messy as hell, and I loved it. Over there asking Aaron, hey, is that Daniela? Aaron, is that Daniela? Like not giving a fuck.
She didn't
Okay.
care.
She was
She did not
continuing to
care.
pour salt in the wound. I'm
She was.
screaming. Then
She was.
Rob comes, right? He sits down. And then, first of all, before he sit down, did y'all catch how Rob said that he liked Daniela's outlook on life and her values? Boy, shut up.
Wait. Oh, oh, he did say that.
And he didn't have his overalls on, did he?
Nope, he didn't. At least I
Okay.
don't. No, he
I don't
didn't.
think he did. I ain't mad at it.
I'm not mad at it either.
Yeah, he didn't.
I don't think.
He's a mess.
It's not, yeah, girl, a whole snake. Girl, he just.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's just something about Rob. Like I hate. I don't mean to say it in a rude way, but I do not like his facial expressions. Like when they be, he be.
He looked like a toddler.
No,
Yeah, he's
no.
like a toddler.
I cannot stand them. Every time they flash at him and I see him do his eyes something like that, I'm like, shut up. Just ugh. I can't stand it.
Janae was like, "Hey Rob, I just wanted to let you know that like we got a video, so we saw what you guys were doing. We were just like a little confused as to why Daniela was with you and not with Aaron. BIT fell out." I said, "Yes, it's the side conversations. It's the when you hear people whispering and you watch the show because I don't think they really did this before a whole lot. I don't think where the person whispering, it's like what the fuck they over there saying. Now you really can hear." You know, when somebody trying to mumble under their breath, Serena trying to tell Cordell, "You better not eliminate my home girl." Like, they're just the timing. The timing is perfect.
I
Serena, here we are. Okay. Shout out to the 300 plus people in the chat. Make sure you're liking up the video, please, so we can get to 200 likes. That'd be great. Serena chose to stay single. Let me tell y'all what I wanted Serena to do.
What?
I wanted Serena to choose Jacoby
I want her to
for Janae, but to make Cordell think that I was playing you too. NIGGA, huh? But then, as I think about it now, that's what I wanted her to do in the moment. But as I think about it now, it's good that she chose nobody because her choosing somebody would have made him feel justified in what he did.
Mhm.
And even though he is slightly just, even though he is though in a sense, because she was playing on his top, like for real, you know what I'm saying? But I am going to be enjoying watching him spiral. You know, just a bit. I'm gonna enjoy watching them because if she would have chose somebody else, I don't know what the spiraling would have looked like. He probably would have just been like, "Well, hey, she got somebody, I got somebody. I don't feel too bad about it. We could just move on, whatever."
Yeah. He would have been okay with his decision, like, oh, okay, well, she got somebody, like he said, she got somebody. Oh, I'm good. Like, we good over here. It's a mutual decision. That's what it
Right,
probably said. But since she's standing there single and he's over there with his head down or whatever, and I'm like,
baby. Not you got this girl arm hand in hand. Didn't they walk in hand and
they
had
did.
his head down? Let me
And
tell
she
y'all something.
told him, like, keep your
Pick
head
your
up.
head up. Pick your head up. First she
Yeah,
said, "Don't look." Then she said, "Pick your head up." Let me
yeah,
tell.
like, which one, baby? Which one?
I need y'all to catch the distance after that. When that man stood before Serena, he was no longer standing as close to her. Serena could have literally came and stood in between them. They weren't as close together anymore. When they sat down, he wasn't so confident in his decision like Miguel and Rob to put his arm around her. They had space in between them. That
Right.
man is feeling the guilt. He's feeling the weight. He wants to get to know her. And let me tell y'all something. The men hyped him the hell up to make this decision for sure.
Kendall did. Kendall definitely was his hype man because he told him, he was like, I just want you to explore the connection. Like, you deserve this and you should be doing this. Like, I'm proud of you, bro. Like, he was really in there at Casa
Yeah, yeah,
Amor,
yeah. Amor.
hyping him up. And I'm like, I mean, I kind of wasn't mad at it, but then I kind of was like, shh, be quiet. Let this man do his own
Right.
thing.
Let him cook. He cooking. He don't need your
Yeah.
help. He do not.
Yeah.
I wonder if Nicole's really gonna feel a way about Kendall. I ain't gonna lie. I know Nicole was happy as fuck. I probably would have been happy as hell. Like, shit, I'm glad we ain't got to deal with what them niggas dealing with. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Like, okay, I'm glad we ain't got to deal with that shit. I'm glad you didn't embarrass me out here in these damn streets. Okay.
Okay,
Child, that's crazy work.
girl. I don't know.
Um,
Nicole, she probably ain't gonna, cause like that little comment when she found out what Kendall had said or whatever about the whole like Aaron and the girl or whatever, she was acting like she was mad, but then she also tried to make that moment about her too. If you go
which
back and
one?
look at
Uh-huh.
the moment when they was looking at the video and Kayla was going through and all the girls like they're trying to comfort her and she was like, wait, what did Kendall say? Can I see what Kendall said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
well, it's not about me. No, girl, it's not. Like, your friend is over here crying her eyes out. We need to watch her because I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, she looked
Okay.
like she was. Listen, she was distraught.
I thought Kaylor was probably gonna run and diving and jump in the damn pool like Rob
Girl,
did.
I thought she was gonna run in the ocean. I'm like, she was gonna dive out the little dock and just like, I just don't want to. I'm like, we need to watch her. We need
Okay.
to watch her. Like, somebody keep an eye on her 24 hours. Like, I
Liv
don't know
was
what's
right. I
going.
think Liv did a good job, like being on her heels. But listen, Kaylor, I would have to listen. I want to. I'm glad. See, we different people. I would have to tell Kaylor, girl, she would have had to get a shut the fuck up from me, cause ain't no way we finna be in Casa. And you over here still talking about this man and crying. Did you see how she woke up the yesterday morning? The one they
Yeah,
showed yesterday. I woke up and I was thinking about Aaron and I miss him so much. Did you miss sleep? Did you get any of it?
I mean, cause her eyes was puffy.
Ooh, they were so puffy when the guys was talking to her when she was looking through the phone. Oh my God.
Like,
I was
girl,
like,
there's no way.
damn. She been
I'm so
crying for 40 days and 40 nights, and it's only been about 4
not
days.
40 days and 40 nights. I'm weak.
Oh my God. Are you okay, Kaylor? Damn.
Hey, I was like, ooh, Lord,
Well, it's
you might
safe to say Aaron got that peen.
get.
He done put it on her because she don't know how the hell to act.
She don't, because I'm like, oh Lord, this
Tired of
girl.
her.
I said watch her because she even like I think it was the next morning she grabbed the phone and she was just watching it and the guy was like, I don't see how you can watch this 20 more times over and over. I was like, me too. Cause why do you keep watching
Absolutely.
this?
Like, please
She's
let
just
it go.
like, and
It's
I'm
over.
like, Kaylor, step away from the phone. Where's your friend Liv? Get
Please
her.
get it. Please get the phone. I'm hollering. Okay.
Right.
So Serena and Cordell, I just wanted to highlight the distance that was happening in between them because I feel like he's about to start really second guessing. He's about to get in his feelings. I don't know if he's gonna continue to keep Daya around, like, cause we also see in the trailer where she's gonna say something like, "I feel like my feelings aren't being considered," and I don't know. I don't know. This gonna
Um,
be interesting because some part of me is like, girl, fuck your feelings, right? Because I'm more invested
oh,
in Serena just a bit, but then I'm also, when it comes to the girls, I'm more invested in Serena. But ultimately, I want Cordell to get what he deserves out of that. You know what I'm saying? And if it's gonna be Daya, then we'll rock with her. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, so Cordell. So let's get back. Okay, so Serena over there giving a speech like her ass was finna go. I loved how she pretty much went off on him. I can't remember everything she said, but she ate him the fuck up. Okay. She
she
was
did.
like, he over there talking about something, even if she don't even believe it, understand? Like, I thought about her all the time. She was like, yeah, yeah, when you was over there rubbing that thing and this and
This is
that, I was
her.
hollering.
I was like, oh,
She was
God.
like, yeah, doing all of that. Loved
Mm,
it. She says, I knew as soon as some girl came in and started giving him a little bit of attention, he get his little Petey pat or whack, what Peter Wet or whack or wet or whatever.
whatever.
He was
Peter
gonna
Patter,
start going for it. So she was wearing him out, but she really was
she
coming from a space of she was just really upset, and she got to crack jokes to keep from crying her eyes out.
hmm But then she also said that when she saw the video, she was like, she was just so hurt, like she don't even have no tears. And I'm like, but you never had tears,
Oh damn.
never had them. But she did say she cried over him. And I was like, oh,
She did a few
but
times, but he never saw it, and that's what I think gonna change.
you,
If she cries in front of him about how he hurt her,
oh, he probably gonna be like, Daya, who's that?
yeah, that
I think
that's
probably,
mm-hmm.
I think he would probably change his mind or whatever. I don't know. I kind of, I don't know. Like I hope that this Daya person might be good for him because
Mm-hmm.
I just can't see Serena and Cordell. I can't see it. Uh, I just can't see it
Damn.
more. I can't like I think in the beginning, I don't know. It's just like throughout the season, from like what I see now. I mean, she's saying that she like him now, whatever. But it's like, why now?
Cause
I
you
just
know
think,
how it be. Everybody has that about them where they may not be as into something. It's something or someone until somebody else get it. And then and I also think it's just the not keeping it real with yourself from the beginning and fighting those emotions or whatever that you do have, and you could potentially lose out. And then now that you see somebody else got it, you wish that because she could have had these feelings for him all along. She could have just been playing hard to get much longer than what she wanted to, or than what she needed
and
to.
all along.
Okay, maybe not all along, child, but it's
I
not. I think when Nigel came and she realized, okay, all these, it's been a few weeks and they keep sending things in here that ain't for me. I might as well stick with where I'm at. I might as well
but
stick with Cordell. Nobody's
but
gonna love me better. I must stick with you forever.
that oh, that's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she said. But then again, it's like I don't. I feel like things maybe shifted with her and her feelings, and maybe she kind of opened up more to him about this, and she could possibly, I don't know, I can't tell this girl that she don't feel this way about this man, because she possibly could like really be in like with him. But I think for me, I think the shift changed when somebody did show him some more attention, because she did say, like, when she was talking about somebody give him a little bit of attention, he basically doing all of this, whatever. And I'm like, well, yeah, because you wasn't giving it to him.
And see, this is where I have to add to that, because I'll never forget when I think it was Nicole and somebody else that came into the villa, and she had just told Cordell that she didn't want that with him. Like, she see it as a friendship couple. She didn't even see it as nothing. And when the women came, she was begging for those ladies to give him attention. It was like, oh yeah, we're not. You can, yeah, please, please, please. And then now the switch up has happened. Now I want to. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I don't want to change your thought, because I'm going to change. Go ahead.
No, because I was like, but because remember when they did like the little dance little thing?
Yeah. The twist out. The twist.
He was dancing. It's like, yeah. And then she was on the other side. And I'm like, see, this is what I mean.
That was so embarrassing.
It was so embarrassing. It was so, and I felt so, y'all, I just have a little soft spot for little Cordell in my heart. And I just feel so bad, because he really want to like this girl. Like, this man was bringing her breakfast.
Remember she told him, he said, I'll make your coffee. She was like, no, I like mine a certain way.
And I'm like, he is trying. And you over here just like,
discard. But look, I need to know what happened for them to have rings, because he said, I'm still wearing the ring, and she also wears one too. They both wear it on the same finger, on the ring finger. You over there talking about you thinking about her while you got that ring on your hand, and you over there touching that girl body and all this and that. And let her, it's like every morning Daya, whatever her name is, D was waking up on top of your D every morning. That's a problem. Girl, sleep on your side of the bed. Why is you waking up on that man's every morning? What's going on? You trying to use your sexual chemistry to get yourself back to the villa, and it worked.
Girl, it did. Now I kind of was just like, me personally, I wouldn't be like, trying to color with nobody, but that's just me. But this girl, she was like, I'm gonna give him everything I can give him right now.
She did.
Let him know.
Can you give Cordell his breakfast? Yeah, right here. Cordell, his breakfast. Here go Kendall. Oh, wow. Cordell's a lucky man. I said, you a messy man. How about that?
A messy
and with your messy self. What else? Cordell says that he picked Daya to see if the connection would be stronger in the villa. He says he was thinking of, Miss Serena the whole time. He says that her feelings are pretty much, valid. Okay. He says he ain't going to disrespect her feelings or anything like that. And then she said something like, well, you ain't respect nothing else. Okay. So what the hell you want to respect? Okay. You don't want to disrespect this, but you wasn't out here respecting anything else. All you gave was disrespect with your disrespectful ass. Then he going to sit up there and say he's sorry. The way she shot that bird and licked it.
Girl, I was like, shoot.
Girl, that's more iconic than Leah's fuck you, baby.
It sure was. I mean, I felt that. I was like, oh, my God, Serena. And then Rob and his facial expressions.
Oh, didn't he do that? Didn't he do the dramatic fallback? It's like...
And I'd be like, shut up. Just stop. Just shut up.
With his lame self. What are your thoughts about Kenny, who looks like he is bawling over Janae?
Girl, I'm like, what?
In the next episode, bawling. He was like, I was like, is that Kenny?
Girl, I'm like, I said, why is this man crying? Janae, what you do to him? I mean, because he is crying.
Girl, they done had the men in here showing out this season. Say what?
I said Janae is a savage though, so I'm not surprised. She probably read him for Phil.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, she gave it to him. She definitely gave it to him. Oh my! And Catherine finna be sick. Like, baby, you're getting eliminated. Like, you won't be there much longer.
Oh no!
But
Janae, she ain't want him to bring no other woman in his house, and I can't wait to see what's gonna happen with that.
That's gonna be crazy.
Hmm.
Everybody has been so like up and down with their relationships. I just don't know who the fuck is going to win the competition in the end.
I forgot it was a competition.
Yeah. And I feel like Kendall thinks he has a great chance of winning by hyping up the two longest couples in the villa. That's why he was encouraging the madness. I definitely understood it when it came to Cordell, but didn't quite understand it when it came to Aaron. And for him to be like the only person to come back to his partner. Well,
Hmm.
Aaron did too, but his partner, he disrespected her.
He
I
sure
feel
did.
like Kendall thinks he's going to win, and I just don't think that he is.
So I don't know, like, how does that work?
We
Like,
vote.
oh, we vote.
Yeah, you
Oh,
got
so
to get
like
the app.
like voting for like the couple or whatever.
Yeah, typically, and y'all
Oh.
keep me honest in the comments. We vote for like who we would want the winner to be, and I think it's based off of America's votes on who wins the show. Like once it gets down to like the finale, I think they may do. I can't remember how exactly it goes. I think it may be like the top three couples or something like that, and then they list who's in third place, second place, and who wins Love Island USA overall, and it's based on our votes, from my understanding. And then throughout the show, we make votes, and they honor our votes, but then they have the little twisties where the islanders have to ultimately make the determination on who the hell go home. Whether it's the game of standing behind a person, guys choose the girl you want to save, girls choose the guy, or girls choose the girls, guys choose the guys, or whatnot. But
That's interesting.
yeah. It's good. It's good. I don't know how many more weeks we got. I would think that it's gonna end at the end of this month. I don't see it going beyond the month of July, so I think we might have like a few more weeks. So we'll see.
And when does it come back on? Because girl, I'm ready for
Well,
like another.
Love. So I haven't seen Love Island Games, right? So people been saying it's juicy. So I am going to go and watch Love Island Games, but I think they might be doing a season 2. See, and I don't know if it's gonna drop this season. This year. I will hope so. But yeah, I'm gonna try and watch that. Love Island. I'm not gonna review it or nothing, but I'm just gonna watch it for entertainment. And then I'm
Yeah,
probably gonna review the Love Island games, USA games, depending on how the flow is, depending on what it is, and if it's really good. We'll
I'm gonna have
probably
to,
chat about it.
because this show done got me. I'm like, I am hooked.
Yes.
Girl,
It's
I am
it's a
so.
good mess. It's a good mess.
It is, girl. I be asking my I asked my little passenger one day. We was talking about because I guess he overheard us talking. I said, "You watch Love Island?" And he was like, "No, I don't watch Love Island." I was like, "You should." I said, "This man probably think I'm crazy."
Possibly or not.
Just a little bit
Now
though.
he gonna be like, what the hell is Love Island? I need to see
He
what that's about.
he should. He
Yeah.
should.
I
He
should. Is there anything else you want to mention about the season before we head out of here?
um. Is there anything else I want to mention? I think we kind of covered it. I think you guys know where I stand with everybody. So
Okay.
I think kind of yeah, I think we covered it.
Okay.
Other than this is just a great season.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm just scanning the comments. Okay, somebody says Love Island game was good, but it will piss you off at the same time. Just like Love Island this season of Love Island USA. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so it aired in November of last year, so it could potentially come back around, November of this year. I know that Love Island USA typically comes on during the summertime. So
Okay.
somewhere around this time, I think between July and August or something like that, it typically comes around. So yeah, so
Okay.
maybe they'll bring the games in the fall winter time frame. So somebody said you gotta watch games. Okay, bet I am going to check it out. Okay, everybody's saying it's good, so I'm excited to watch. All right, y'all. Well, I thank you guys so much for being here with me and my bestie, Miss Jessica. Jessica, tell the people where they can find you on social media. She has a
Okay.
YouTube channel too, y'all, but she just be doing what the hell she want to do.
I be playing, y'all. I really do, but I am gonna start back getting more active on my YouTube channel. It is girl. I just changed the handle. Hold on, let me find what my handle is. Real. I just changed it. I was like, I'm gonna revamp my whole channel. Okay, so you can find me on YouTube at Jessica Gates Reacts. You can find me over there. And so I do a lot of reaction videos. However, I am going to start switching some stuff up because I want to start talking about more of like the Love Island and get into some other reality shows that I want to start reviewing and talking about. And also, you can follow me on Instagram at the Jessica Gates,
Mm-hmm.
TikTok the Jessica Gates. And yeah, that's pretty much all my socials. Those are my
Okay.
all of my. So you can follow me over there, see what I got going on, and
Okay.
yeah, say hello. I say hi back.
Okay. Great. 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 Did I put it right in the chat? The Jessica Gates on.
Mhm.
I feel like you changed it again. Okay. Okay.
Yep,
Perfect.
that's it.
Okay. Perfect. So that is there. And let me put that up on the screen too for people to be able to see. Okay. It's right there. Somebody asked if I watch Love Island UK. I have in the past when oh, I forgot her name. Davi, what is her? Oh my god, I forgot her name. It was like 2 seasons ago when I watched UK.
You talking about the host name or I don't know?
No, it's two contestants that was
Oh,
on that show, and one of the ladies did like a crossover into America to do some stuff, and I forgot David. Who was the dude she chose? I can't remember, but I've watched it like 2 years ago. I don't really have access to it to be able to watch it more often. And yeah, I think that was like really the only season that I really liked. Dang, I forgot her name. I hate that I can't think of her name. Yes, it was her season in India. See, is it India and Daya? I think it was hold on one second, y'all. It was that season. Because yeah, her and Demi. Yeah, the season that her David. Yes, Ekinsu. Did I say her name right? Ekinsu. She got on my fucking nerves. Absolutely her. And
her name.
David. Yeah, Davide or something like that. Yes, them. Thank you so much, them boys, mama, for the super chat. Am I the only one that believes Rob brought Aaron's side chick back from Aaron? For brought him back for him to continue to see her. Listen, I said this yesterday that
Wait
could
up.
be a possibility. I said
Mm,
that. Thank you so much for the super chat. I said that yesterday. It's either that or to be messy because the producers want him to be messy as hell.
they probably
Um,
whisper here, "Hey, bring that girl back.
yeah,
Pick up her back." That's what they probably was doing. Girl, I'm not surprised. Them producers, they be messy. But anyway,
yeah.
I'm like,
They
ugh.
be hella messy. But yes, so I haven't watched Love Island UK in a minute. Somebody said it's on Hulu. See, this is what I don't like about it being on Hulu. We get it probably 2 to 3 weeks, at least when I was watching it. Was it that season? It could have been another season. I think it was that one. We get it like 2 to 3 weeks after it's out. And for the people that's into it and they're able to get it like immediately, they don't be watching the reviews. So it's kind of like a waste of time, just a little bit. I want to watch it when y'all watching it. I want to tweet when y'all tweeting. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the only thing about it that I don't have access to it. But if y'all know a good link that ain't got a lot of ads or something like that, or like a Twitch or something that may play it, that's not gonna get banned or something, girl, hit my DM or something. Okay. But that's all that we got. I thank you guys so much for being here. Didn't mean to keep you guys so long, but I thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Please make sure that you are indeed liking up the video. Also, make sure that you are, subscribing and following Jess over on social media platforms. Okay. I did put it up here. So if you need to go back and rewind, actually, you don't have to rewind. It is right here for you guys. Okay. Yeah, that's all that I got. That's all that you got, Jess.
That is all I have, and thank you for having me on
Of
your platform. Of
course.
course, it's always a pleasure to chop it up with the bestie. Talk about it.
Absolutely. Of course. All right. So that is all that we got. We thank you guys so much, and we will catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.